Stone or Mcpe redstone, however you want to say it, into auto brewers as soon as this lag clears up. I don't know why it's lagging. Now before I go into this design, I just want to say there are better designs in the world, I'm sure, and the slight downside is you have to put in the water bottles manually. Oh, not invisibility potion. Water bottles manually, you have to put them in, but it can extract them on its own, and it can automatically put in nether wart or not, depending on how you have it. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the explanation section. So, is it recording? Yes, it's recording now. Alright, so, when you press the button up at the front to select it, I don't have these labeled because that's going to be up to you. I don't have to show you how to label them. But it'll send out a redstone signal into this repeater, into this block, which will power this. Which will power this dropper, but unpower this one because of the redstone torch. Then, when this unpowers, the redstone torch will powering the dropper, and that will send the item up into this hopper stream, which will then take it around to here. If you have nether wart on, though, the signal will come back through here and power this sticky piston to push down the block. This uses locking repeaters, so when you press that button, it will temporarily unpower this, power that, and then repower this, locking it on. That way, when you press the buttons, it doesn't continually add nether wart. So, next, when you want to take the potions out after they've been brewed, you press this button, and it will send a signal down here, unlocking this hopper, allowing them to go into the chest. Which I don't think I used that feature. I probably should have when I tested this out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh wait, it also sends this redstone signal around here, unlocking that, setting this back to the off position. So that will work next time. So I need to press that button to turn that off. And there you go. On to the tutorial section. Alright, so before we begin the tutorial, I thought I'd show you this. This is something really weird. Those are the repair settings. That piston should not get powered. That is very weird. So, anyway, we're gonna get on with this. Now, because I have absolutely no idea how many different types of brewing ingredients there are, I'm going to just build 3 different ingredients available. That way I can brew invisibility potions only. So, you're going to want to place 3 blocks along, or however many potion ingredients there are, and then place buttons on those. Repeaters, you're going to dig down a hole like this, and place redstone dust down there. Then, blocks on top. And the one thing I forgot was redstone torches when I was preparing for this. And then you're going to want to place 6 droppers. And then you're going to want to place 3 hoppers going across the top, which here's how I'm going to do it. You go check, make sure they're flowing across to the side, and then go ahead and remove those. Oh. Also, build this up to about that high. Next, you're going to want to place a couple chests like that, and right here, I'm going to place that with iron. Place a redstone torch. Next, you're going to want to put a hopper facing into there, and a brewing stand on top, which I didn't have room in my inventory for, so there we go. Next, you're going to want to come on top of the brewing stand and place a hopper face into it, and then lead the hoppers around like I'm doing right now. Like that. Alright, so then right here underneath this, that's not supposed to be there. Hold on, this is my plan to get the dropper where it's supposed to be. Place a dropper like that, this one. And make sure it's facing upwards. Next, right, how high? Alright. Up there, place a sticky piston and a block on it. Next, you're going to want to place block there and there. Redstone dust on those. And right here underneath, going to want to place a 4-tick repeater and put redstone dust on there. And then over on this side, you're going to want to place that, a repeater like that. A block there. I'm going to replace that and these with iron, but you don't have to. Place redstone dust there and a redstone torch there. Yeah, that's what this is called. Alright. Then you're going to want to run redstone dust around here like that, and then come back over here. You're going to place 6 blocks. They don't have to be iron blocks, of course. And then you're going to want to place another button and a lever. The lever will go there, and the button will go there. I'm going to come around here and place a couple stairs. Remember, you can style this how you want, but I don't think you'll want to see the redstone back there. Next, you're going to want to place a block there with redstone dust on here, and that will unpower that redstone torch to remove the potions from in there. You're also going to want it to be hooked up to right there, which should unlock that repeater. So I'm going to test that right now. That put it locked, and then I'm going to press this button. It should get unlocked. Yep, it works. Alright, so next you're going to want to place a block there for a repeater. Another block, and place redstone dust on it. And you're basically just going to want to run it around like that, and hook it up to there. Now, if I'm correct, that is pretty much everything. So, all you really have to do is make sure that as you're pressing the buttons, you don't give it time to finish making the awkward potions with the nether wart, which it looks like that. Because if you give it time to complete that, the next item you press will go into the slot the item that's already in the hopper should go. Alright, so let me try to explain this again. I'm confused. If you press the button while after the nether wart's done brewing, then instead of the item that's right in this slot going in, oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. Instead of that happening, your item will travel and go into this slot, and then it will go in first, messing up the process. So make sure you press the buttons you need to quick, and I suggest item frames here with the items in them for markings. And yeah, on to the application section. So yeah, after thinking about it, do I really need to explain the application for this? It's a brewing system. You brew potions in it. So yeah. Actually, let me see something. I'm gonna place some blocks back here so that I can't look behind the brewing stand and see stuff. But anyway, that's